Shall we talk about the time I opened a tattoo studio and then shut it down 2 months later? I had just moved to New Zealand. It was the middle of winter. We had a completely empty house. We didn't even have curtains. Literally the only thing we had was a bed and kitchen utensils. That was it. We just arrived to our new home. This is the last time that we, and when I say we, I mean Wassett, is ever going to have to carry our heavy ass suitcases from station to station. It's the last stop. Sabi likes that. I had put myself into this mindset that I was in survival mode. I was like working hard, like I had just worked 3 months remotely online from Thailand to financially support our little family and have enough funds to get us over to New Zealand or to do that next move, whatever that was going to be, which ended up being New Zealand. It was 40 hours a week. I was still breastfeeding full time. It was intense. And so coming over to New Zealand, I just, it was ingrained in me already. I was like, I'm in survival mode, I'm a working mum, blah, 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 blah. And I dug myself into this like train of thinking that didn't have enough money for anything. I was just like, we can't afford that, we can't afford that, can't afford that, blah, 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 blah. I was real negative. So as soon as we landed in New Zealand, I was spending every second of any moment I got to apply for jobs. I was job hunting, trying to find another remote job online. I wasn't picking up any, and it was something that I've never come across before, so I started getting really, really worried about it. Anywho, we came across this amazing collective of shops called the Merchants of Keri Keri. There's this really, really cool place called the Merchants of Keri Keri. It's like an old, like, big warehouse type thing. And it's got lots of different shop owners that sell their wares. There's like lots of secondhand furniture and house stuff and vintage clothes and a little skateboard shop and a cafe. People come and sell like their candles and like just different things that they make. It's like the coolest collaborative shop ever. It's so cool. I went onto their Facebook page and saw that they had shop spaces available. Ba-ding! I just thought everything was divine timing. I was here in New Zealand for a reason. I googled about what did I need legally to start a tattoo studio in New Zealand, and literally didn't need anything. The tattoo industry is unregulated in New Zealand. As long as you're practicing good hygiene standards, you know your shit around that, then you're good to go. So that's exactly what I did. Wassett spent the last couple of days painting inside. Oh wow, there's a lot going on the floor. Almost got you. I'm stuck. Oh man, I wish that we could just like stay here and do it. And now we're painting outside. We're using paint that we already have, or that my dad already has, that he's not using anymore. Yeah, that's exciting. I'm opening a tattoo shop, guys. Oh my gosh. Isn't that so exciting? So I'm going to do my hand poke tattoos from this little shop space. I thought that if I left Thailand that I wouldn't be able to pursue this dream of doing tattoos and doing it professionally, because my experience in Australia, where I started to learn the craft, it's highly regulated, and so I just thought New Zealand would be the same, because usually New Zealand has rules for everything. This is just like divine timing. So my vibe is coming back, you guys. How are you? Yeah, hey. Oh my gosh, I don't have a bib for you, but I got my handy fabric that I always keep in my bra. Good. Yeah, you're touching yourself. Oh, you made it dark. Did you do a poo? No. Oh no. I'm trying to do this with just the hose and it's going to take me ages. Don't have time for that. I'm a mum. I vacuumed and mopped and brought in the tattoo table and the sink that my dad made me.
With the nice one facing the front.
My dad's workshop at the moment. He's whipping up a sink bench for the studio. Luckily my dad's a builder from way back. He knows how to do stuff. He's built several houses actually. Hey, Grandpa's a builder. He used some scrap wood that he had lying around. Made it all nice. It's like all like smooth and rounded. And he stained it with a black stain. And we have given a new life to this old ceramic sink that he had as well, that used to be at my uncle's house, and it had these like horrible bright deep red taps that I really didn't vibe with, and he's changed them to, he gave them a little spray paint and made them black. How awesome is that? And it looks so cool. My dad, how cool is my dad? My dad was amazing, and he also made this amazing table for me to draw on and, you know, have as my work desk, and it's just beautiful, and I can't believe he did that for me, and it's going to be like a sentimental piece now, and I hope one day Sabi's, you know, looks after it too, because it will be hers one day, and it will be her grandpa made it when she was just a wee bub, and da 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 da. I'm really excited. Anytime, any chance I got, I was on my phone or laptop when Sabi was sleeping, turning my draft designs into final digitized versions so I could market them, so they were ready for me to stencil, for me to tattoo on people. So that was something that I had been putting off for years. So it was really cool to have gotten that all done, and now I've got kind of that in my back pocket. Good morning, YouTube. I am sitting in the van waiting for someone to come and open up the shop. Looks like there's someone here rocking up now. Hope they can get past me. The gate's closed. I'm waiting to get in there. The merchants opens up at 10, and I've got a customer coming at 10 to get tattoo their fingers, so we're super looking forward to that. Feeling a little bit nervous. It's exciting. That's what it is. It's exciting. It's my first customer, so super excited to finally get the needle out, and I'm excited to beautify her hand. She said that she kind of her other hand is a better looking one, so she thought she'd gem this one up with some pretty tattoos and give it some love. So yeah, catch you soon. When the shop was finally opened, it was really hard to get down there. I would come back home after spending a little bit of time down there, or after having a customer, and Wassett would have had a bit of a hard time, and he doesn't really tell me the full extent of it because I think he doesn't want me to be worried about it. But sometimes I'd get home and she'd be crying and like really need me to calm down, and we have this thing at the moment that we've been going through where she just hates diaper changes, and it takes two of us every time to diaper change her. One, I have to lie down with her and give her my boob while she's getting changed, or read a book to her at the same time as feeding her my boob whilst it changes her, and that's the only way we can get through diaper changes at the moment. So that's the season we're in. And also, when I would have a tattoo to do, they'd take at least 2.5 hours to 3 hours. Usually I'd be gone for 3 to 4 hours. And that would start messing with my milk supply and that kind of timings there, because when I'm around Sabi, she wants my milk, my delicious milk, all the time. And so, yeah, that was that was hard. That was challenging for me, because I put a lot of priority on giving her my milk whenever she wants it and making sure my supply is there. Also found that a lot of people that contacted wanting tattoos, they already had ideas in their head of what they wanted, which I guess that's just the way it goes. And then I'd have to spend all this time creating a custom design, and that takes me ages. If I design something that's just my own idea, I flow with it, and it just sometimes it just comes out very fast, or sometimes it's a long process. But I spend a lot of time researching deeply about a topic that it's representing, because it's very energy based, my tattoos, and so I really want to understand it and work in elements of whatever it is into the design. And so those custom requests really got me. They really, I wasn't expecting that, and now I know. I didn't enjoy that structured approach to my creative time too, where I was like, okay, I've got an hour, Bub's with Dad, so I've got to get drawing, I've got to get this design done in this time, or I've got to finish getting these marketing materials done, or whatever it was. It was on such an intense time crunch. I'm used to that with my line of work, but man, creativity in that. I don't know how designers do it, actually, graphic designers that work for agencies. I feel for them. So it only took me a couple months to realise that kind of line of work, being a tattoo artist, didn't align with how I wanted to parent and be present as a mother. I don't want to have a job that's away from the home and be away from her for lots of hours like that. Especially at the moment, she's almost 1 year old. And so I came to the conclusion that being a tattoo artist has been my dream for so long, but at the moment, the season I'm in as a new mum, it doesn't work with that, and that takes a higher priority for me, because it is just a temporary season. Sabi needing me as much as she does right now, it's not going to be like that forever. But I can be a tattoo artist whenever. That can always be parked and revisited anytime that I like. And there's so many other creative outlets that I can express and create in the way that I want to. Like my Pinterest board, I've got hundreds of Pinterest boards of ideas that I want to do with art and design and talismans and all sorts of things. So yeah, I came to the conclusion that I don't want to have a tattoo studio, and so that was that. So I'm in the tattoo studio. I haven't closed up the shop yet. I've got one last customer booked in next week, and I'm saying no to every other inquiry. I've already tattooed her, and so I know what to expect, and I don't want to kind of cancel her because she was amazing. And that's it. We'll come in about 10 days time and actually take everything away completely, and then I can get back to my life of being a mum. Lots of lessons learned from this whole thing though, and within the space of like 3 months, heaps of lessons learned, and I'm so glad about the clarity that I now have. First lesson, I am so capable of doing anything that I want. Wow, I'm super proud of myself. Second lesson, I have got such big support behind me in the form of Wassit and my dad. They've both been so incredible. Wassit is just like supportive of the dreams that I want to do and stuff, and he's in there doing the hard grafting work as well. He's painting for me, moving my shit around all over again. Yeah, the amount of support that and patience he has for me is incredible. My dad absolutely hates tattoos, was not on board with me going down this route of being a tattoo artist, but still supported me and made me my sink bench that made it possible, and made me a table for me to create my designs on. Another lesson is that the universe fully supports me. We ran out of money, of course, and so I am now on government assistance. It's there for people who need help, and at the moment I'm still breastfeeding. I can't get away from her. The reality is this is what it's made for during times that people do need assistance. And I've worked for 25 years. I've been paying tax. I calculated like an estimate. They've got like $1 million off me in taxes. So Wassit can't work at the moment because he doesn't have his work visa yet, which we're working on, waiting for, which is probably going to take a year. I have time to figure it out. I have time to enjoy this season with my bub. I just have time to breathe, literally, and rest and recuperate and birth a new me. 2 more lessons. Sabi's needs are the highest priority, full stop. The big lesson was I needed to rewrite the narrative that was going on in my head about me having to work hard and like, be a survivor and where do we get that from? Is that from movies? Or I'm so thankful to be in this position where compared to other areas in the world, I'm hugely privileged. But then compared to a big percentage of other people, I'm barely privileged. So there's always that scale, hey? And I'm really just thankful to be in the position that I am, where I am healthy, have love, I can relax, I am not under attack, I have a beautiful life, and I'm very, very grateful for that. So I've been working on rewriting the narrative in my head, and listening to someone called P the Fairy has hugely helped me. She was already on my radar for a couple of years, but connecting with her messages during this time has completely changed my outlook, reframing kind of my beliefs around money and how I can generate that and stuff. So that's a whole bigger other thing, and I'm gonna tap into that later on down the track, because right now I'm manifesting some stuff, and it'd be cool if I could record that as I go and then show you like this is the result of all that kind of mind work and connecting with my heart and soul and everything. That's that story. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me and watching my vlog. It's like messily edited, I know. This is just like, I've just got to like get it out there, and tell the stories. Some stuff you can look forward to coming up soon. I'm going to share about my birthing experience in Thailand. I might get banned from Thailand for the stuff I'm gonna share, but you know what? I don't want to go to a country that would ban me anyway. So if I get banned, so be it. I will go somewhere else. I'm also going to show you around Keri because this place is amazing. There's heaps of nature here. There's waterfalls, there's rivers. It is spectacular. Apparently there's lots of hippies here, so my dad says. I'm yet to find some. I have seen some hippies. Yes, I have. But they're all hiding in their little homes. That's what they do. Heaps of goodies coming up, so I hope to see you soon. Thank you. Bye.